here starts first.
And then you'll see it switch to there.
All right.
All right, and here we go. Welcome to the BlabberMalt Show with your hosts, Dave and Matthias, two guys that blabber incessantly about beer, brewing, and bullcrap. Stick around while they brew up another tasty episode.
Hello, hello.
Hey, here we are, everybody. Dave and Tom coming at you with another exciting BlabberMalt episode 110 for July 22nd, 2025.
110.
110, and boy, do we have a action-packed episode for you.
Yeah,
Missing Falls in the house here. Mark's with us. Thanks for making the trip.
Not a problem. Thanks for the invite.
It's not super close, but we appreciate it. So, hey, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you are just finding us, welcome. We do a show every Tuesday, 7 p.m. about beer, brewing, and bullcrap. We go out to breweries. We've had hop farms in. We've had maltsters. We've had beer bars, beer vendors, a bunch of breweries. So we go all kinds of other places. And our lights are falling down. You see that? I need to get an engineer in here. And
We don't discriminate.
we do not. We do not. So, yeah, like, follow, subscribe, make a comment, share this episode with your friends because it tells the algorithm that there's cool stuff going on and it gets us in front of more people, which is what we need. So, yeah, let's do this. We like to do a little
It's time to mash in.
weekend update before we get going. So, Tom, what'd you get into this weekend?
We're actually out at the Brewers of the Corn.
That was on Friday?
On Friday night. Yep. Great event. My mic's not on.
Yeah, I'm going to put you in the monitor. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
That's better.
Is better?
Close is better. Don't be shy.
So we're out at Brewers of the Corn on Friday,
Yeah.
representing Lorraine Brewing out there. Beautiful weather. Great beer event. There's we were there with Haven. So Sam, who was on the show, you can go back and see that episode when we went down to visit Sam down in Oberlin. He shared his space with us at Lorraine Brewing.
That's cool.
We had 2 beers on tap. He had 2. Got to mingle, meet people. We saw, and my wife have to remember his name, the person that we ran to at Four Paws. That you're going to do a collaboration with.
Oh yeah, that's coming up. I think.
What's his name?
Dustin.
Dustin
Dustin
was out there with his
Cool.
wife, so we met them in person again. Well, I mean,
Nice.
we met Dustin at Four Paws.
Yeah.
He was out there. And then we actually traveled out of state to visit our latest addition to the family.
That's good. That's always
our
good.
granddaughter again, which is great.
Yeah.
And that was it for the weekend.
Nice. Mark, what'd you do?
We brewed beer.
Brewed beer.
Brewed
Good.
beer, clean tanks. Got it all ready to brew again.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yep. I guess so. That's what we did.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what
Yeah.
brewers always do. Like, yeah, I just worked. I cleaned tanks. I kegged. I transferred. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Dave, what'd you do?
Well, I've been up in Marblehead. You know, the wife is recouping in Marblehead, and I tell you what, I got to get out of there. I'm going to be dead soon. There's always somebody up there who wants to
Too much
drink beer.
wrecking on the deck?
There's too much wrecking on the deck. There's a couple, bourbon trolls up there too. It's like, you got to try this, you got to try it, and I'll try it all.
So your liver likes to come back to Avon every now and
I
then?
gotta come back here just to
Detox.
downshift and detox. Yeah, but we got to do the BlabberMalt show. So, we were. My brother-in-law did the. What's the name of the event? It's not Rev 3 anymore. It's Ironman event. Yeah, it was the half iron. We were out there fanning for him, and by fanning I mean mostly just drinking beer.
Your brother or your brother-in-law?
Your brother-in-law?
Your brother-in-law?
My brother did it. No, my brother-in-law didn't. I don't have any sisters, so that would be weird. Yeah, my brother did it. So, and he finished this time. So,
Married to your sister?
no.
We're not in West Virginia.
Drinking a lot of bourbon.
Yeah, it was too much bourbon. But have you ever been to that? What's the name of the place?
You're at the clubhouse, weren't you?
The Noble Axe and Crafts.
Oh no, that's across the street. No, I've not been there, but
Yeah,
I
we
know
didn't
where it is.
we didn't make it there, but it's kind of a cool place. They had some good draft. They had like 26 on draft and a whole bunch of bottles. So it was a cool place. If you're in Sandusky, check it out. We didn't make it to Clag or Small City, which is embarrassing, to be honest.
They're actually closed on Sunday because of the event.
They were open the last time it was in town, especially.
They posted because we were going to maybe stop there on the way home.
Oh, really? Okay.
Out of town, but that's coming home from the.
They left a lot of revenue on the table because there was a lot of people drinking beer. So
Dailies and
they probably didn't want to deal with all the traffic stuff. But
scooped up the revenue.
Yeah. Dailies was open right down on the corner. So
all right. So
anyway, yeah. All right,
So
let's move on. So yeah, Mark made the trip out here, Missing Falls. So we want to talk to you about how you got into brewing and your origin story with beer. So let's go back.
Well, before you do that, though, all right,
back in time.
I mean, Missing Falls. You guys are in Akron, correct?
Yes, we're in downtown Akron on South Main Street.
South Main Street. And you're on all the social medias. We're on
Facebook. We're on Instagram. We got a website out there. We're on Google.
Okay.
You on the TikToks?
I'm pretty sure we are, but I don't think we do too much more with it.
Because you used to share some space there with Arshay before their closure there.
Yeah. We opened up. I think a few months before they did. Then they opened up. They were our neighbors there for a bit there, and then they closed up. It was kind of unfortunate. It was nice having another brewery next door.
Because I am wearing the shirt that we got when we were down there. Again, a great place, and I love your motto, which is, what's your motto?
Making water awesome.
Which is all beer is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, water just rust your pipes, but beer, on the other hand, yeah.
So before we get into your origin story, we can go back in time, but we also have one of your award-winning beers to try here right now too.
Yeah, I brought a couple of them, but the first one
we're going to start with that Maria's got poured here for us. I believe is the red.
Yeah, that's going to be our Langert, our Irish Red Ale.
Which I believe just won a gold.
That got the U.S. Gold. That was just recently out.
U.S. Gold. That's good.
Yeah, the U.S. Open.
U.S.
This
Open.
year. It also took gold last year.
So tell us a little bit about the beer.
This is a traditional Irish recipe. It's one of my only recipes that we really never altered too much from the home brewing years. It's got some really good base malts in there. It's pretty simple hop profile. It's going to be more malt forward, a little touch of sweetness, and a nice finish to it, making you want another sip.
All right, well, cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
So that leads us right into origin. So you say you used to be a home brewer. So this is a home brewer recipe. So tell us how it all started.
Craft beer or home brewing? I got into craft beer first, and then I got into home brewing second.
Well, tell us.
So years ago after high school, I was in the military, and that's where I got introduced into craft beer. My first one being Anchor Steam when I was over in San Francisco. So from then on, I just liked all kinds of different beers and got out of the military, came back, and it was a few years later I ended up getting sick with cancer, and I was working as a pipe fitter. And one of my pipe fitter buddies bought me one of those homebrew kits that you get up at Kohl's with like the 4 plastic bottles and the stale ingredients. Yeah. So I made it, and it was terrible, and nothing worked. And I ended up going down to Grape and Granary eventually and spent a couple $100 there and just got hooked. Kept buying, small recipes and upscaled 1 gallon, 3, 5, and next thing you know, my whole garage was working on a little working mini brewery.
Yeah, so what year are we talking that this all transpired?
This would have been like 2000, 2001 I started getting into home brewing.
And started with kits with the syrup and the
so
pot.
I probably didn't come up with this recipe till about 2006, 7.
Okay. All grain.
Yeah.
And what was your all grain system like?
It was just a horizontal system, couple pumps in it, had a cooling tube. It was made by More Beer at the time. It was one of their horizontal, just left to right propane systems. Yeah. So we'd set it up out in the garage, and we'd brew out there in the dead of winter or the heat of summer.
So you got moved out of the house pretty quick.
Well, I outgrew the house, and I
Yeah.
pretty much never parked any cars in the garage. So
Yeah.
that was just became a brewery.
I got this extra room. I might as well brew some beer out here.
We ended up putting a walk-in cooler in there.
Oh my God.
That helped during cookouts.
A walk-in cooler in your garage.
Yeah, right now it's in our brewery for the kitchen.
Yeah. So your that was your temperature control?
No, that was just to keep the
That
keg
was just
beer.
keep the keg beer cold.
Yeah,
Wow.
we even as homebrewers, the four of us just every Sunday gathered at my house and made 10, 20 gallons of beer and just did that week after week, and
Yeah.
just really started stocking up for a while.
Yeah.
And were these friends, or were you guys in a club? Was it a brewers club, or
No, it was just I met
Somebody?
my one business partner, Will, just from my day job, and I did fire protection and heating maintenance for a company, and I was just a contractor there, and we ended up meeting, and I brought him some home brews, and he asked if I could show him how to home brew, and we started doing it on the weekends, and he knew a couple other guys that home brewed, and we all would do like little mini collaborations of home brew, and then we for years sat in my garage, made beer, and just said what if, and we gave it a shot, and it wasn't easy, but eventually the bank said yes, and we had to do it.
Yeah.
So it is interesting. So I mean, a lot of times when we talk to some of the new brewers and starting up and stuff, they usually have a background in some sort of the chemistry or water.
No, all I had was my mom said it was good. That was about it.
And you understand how a system works, since you said you're a pipe fitter and work,
Yeah.
so you're probably good at understanding the
Yeah,
way things flow. But
Yeah, the mechanical
the actual
end was
science
easy to
of it,
understand, and the construction end.
yeah, science is something
We're
that's
still
fun.
all, we know the business end, but every day you learn something new about the business end. And with brewing, it's ever changing, and it's pretty much, you just try new things and see what works.
So that first beer that you brewed that was really bad that you couldn't drink, the kit. I mean,
Yeah.
what was it? What style was that?
I don't know, whatever the box said at Kohl's, I think it just said beer.
But you drank it, right?
I tried.
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah.
But at home brewing, I had a lot of disasters too, exploding
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
bottles and all that good
Yeah.
stuff.
So I mean, so you said craft beers got you going first before you even became a home brewer. So
Yeah.
you mentioned steam.
Anchor Steam,
Anchor
and then I
Steam.
got into like the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. And there's a few other California local beers, but as I went to different countries, I'd try different beers in different countries too.
Because I think I read something that you'd been in Europe for a while with the
No,
military.
not at all.
No?
I wanted to. I ended up going to like Australia, Indonesia, Japan, all over the Persian Gulf, Africa. So I was sort of like on the East Coast end of everything.
Okay.
But I asked to go to like Italy and Germany, close.
But really was some of those California West Coast beers that kind of got you
That,
into
yeah,
the whole
and then
craft.
I came home and I liked the Sam Adams Boston Lager, and by that time Great Lakes was going, so they had a few varieties at that time, which were really good.
We do have a connection with Sam Adams. What was that? It's been a while.
It
It's
has been a while.
It's been a while since
Yeah,
we
there was
mentioned-
it was a thing I did with the long shot, and yeah, they brewed some of my beer. Yeah,
What year was that?
it was like 2016,
16.
17.
That's when
something like
ABC first opened up, which was 2016.
Yeah,
2016.
Yeah.
He was doing that a while. I remember when I was bartending at one of these first craft beer bars, we had long shot on draft.
Yeah,
But Dave
yeah.
Dave won that and got his beer brewed.
Yeah, they haven't. I don't think they've done that competition in the last few years, but hopefully they do it again. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Went out to the Great American Beer Fest and met a lot of people. Brewed in the Boston, the old Boston brewery there.
Nice.
That was fun. Yeah. But yeah, they make some great beers as well.
So, I mean, you started with this red ale, which is one of your original
Yeah,
home
it's one of the
brews.
original homebrew recipes.
Do you have a favorite style of beer that you do like to either brew, or do you still home brew as well? I mean, between commercial and home brew.
Everything now is just on what we do on a commercial level.
Okay.
It would just take a lot more of my day to go home and do some more brewing, or do it on a we're brewing a 7-barrel scale right now, so we can always just do a half batch if we're doing something experimental that's not too crazy, just to see if it's going to work. But most of the time we got our recipes set and enough of them that we're just working on, getting those recipes really dialed in.
Yeah, why brew 5 gallons when you can brew 7 barrels?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So your facility at Missing Falls is a 7-barrel system?
Yes, yeah, we got 1 7-barrel system, 15 fermenters, 2 brights, small canning line on there. We also keg up.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Do you have any double-sized fermenters and you double batch any of the bigger beers?
If we double batch, we just push into 2 separate
okay.
fermenters.
Right. Yeah, I guess with that many fermenters, you could do that.
There was some height restrictions with the place, but it's still possible to put
Mm-hmm.
like 10s in there, not 14s. With us, I wanted a good variety of lagers, so with the extra tanks, I can tie up 5-6 tanks and still be able to get other beers in and out on a good rotation.
Yeah.
So being the new guy here in the block, so you're saying you like lagers. So do you have the horizontal?
No, that was in the plans, in the makings, just not in the budget.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, those would still be nice. I mean, it's definitely a want. It's not a necessity right now. I mean, with all the canning we're doing now, I mean, the next probably big purchase might be a labeler, because we still hand label everything, which is it's a little time consuming.
Yeah, that's a drag, but hey, you got to do it.
Yeah,
It makes it work. Yeah.
So we got diverted. That, I mean, your favorite style of beer now, right? To drink and to brew. So they could be different.
To drink, I mean, I do like IPAs. I really nothing. I don't need the super massively hot, but just a really nice, well done, IPA. I enjoy those East West Coast styles. To brew, I like brewing like pilsners and lagers because it's more hands-on the cold side.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And I mean, with the IPAs, there's so much out there. I mean, so between the hazies, the dank West Coast, the citrus forward. I mean, is there?
You can just keep creating names for it. Absolutely.
It's just anything with a good hop profile.
That milkshake one I made is a double dry hop New England milkshake IPA with fruity pebbles in it. I mean,
That's a lot of words, man. A lot of words.
There are
Very
no
long
rules.
title. Very long title.
So the jump, you kind of mentioned that you guys are all brewing together in the garage.
Yeah,
You had the 4 guys. One ended up being your partner. I mean, how did the professional brewing come to be?
We actually took it real serious. I mean, for about a year and a half, we worked on a business plan. We met up with different people in Akron that would kind of go over and help you. I think the place was called SCORE. They'd go over your, and help you and guide you in writing your business plan and starting a small business. And we just went step by step, and there was a lot of doing stuff twice and realizing probably shouldn't have done that first, should have done this. And eventually we figured it out, and the banks liked what they seen. We got SBA approved, so that kind of gave the banks a little more confidence in what we were about to do. And I think it was just a tail end of craft beer too. At 2018, it was just sort of the right time before banks were really not wanting to give out money.
So that's when Missing Falls was kind of created. Was 2018.
Yeah, I think we started getting real serious around 2015, maybe late 2015, and it took a long time before the doors opened. There was so many delays. We had tanks caught in customs just sitting in LA for months.
Yeah, that seems like right about the time that it was kind of plateauing. But yeah, we're lucky you pushed on through. Appreciate that.
Yeah, and I think that was half the thought of getting 7-barrel too. Is everything else, the price offset was so great because everybody was buying the 10s and the 15s.
Oh yeah, that makes
and the
sense.
7s were just sitting around.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of a good strategic plan then.
I'm pretty sure they evened all that out by now.
Yeah. I think that's this. You're not the first one to bring up the SCORE. It's I forget what it.
It's an acronym for something.
The Retired Executive Society for Mike knows.
Yeah,
he would tell me.
It's good people, and they give you some good advice and kind of because you could look online, and I think at one point we hired I did a business plan writer, and that
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
They just take your money.
I wish AI existed back then. I could have done it myself real quick.
Kick yourself in the ass.
Don't
Hey,
get
don't do
Dave
that.
going on AI. He's been very.
Oh, we're going to talk
creative
about
on AI.
we're going to talk about AI in a bit. Yeah, I mean, you could do so much with AI now.
Just
It's amazing.
don't start writing beer recipes with it.
No, I don't think that's the best thing to do. I mean, there's we got another beer coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which one are we going to do next?
The English.
All right, let me get my notes set here.
So, like, you want to do this brewery. You're working towards it. You're working on a business plan, talking to banks, but you have a day job.
Yeah.
So you're like, am I going to still do my day job? Was it cold turkey? Did you kind of?
Well, unfortunately, no. I stuck with my day job.
Okay.
Just because to me it made the most sense. I already had a gig going. It was paying well.
Yeah.
And I had retirement coming up eventually with it. So my plan was just to stick with the job 5-6 more years or
Yeah.
something, and then eventually get onto the just get onto the company.
Yeah.
And the day job was a pipe fitter?
Yeah, I was a local 669 sprinkler fitter. So I put in fire protection systems in buildings and hotels and whatnot, and fire hydrants. So it took its toll on my body, and then I was doing that and the brewery, so I was getting very minimal sleep for about 7 years almost.
So,
And I think it was a combination of that, getting old, and just the wear and tear. I had some heart issues with AFib, and I had to get that fixed, and I decided just to hang up the wrenches and concentrate just all on the brewery from here on out.
so you actually retired.
This past February, so it really hasn't been
Congratulations.
that long.
Yeah, congratulations.
So you retired
So
and
was it-
decided to go brewing full time as a
No, it's-
retirement.
Well, it's still the same. I was doing 2 jobs. I'm just doing 1 now.
Okay.
So it's still the same amount.
Oh, my
except
God.
I'm there about as long. This is our Akron Rugby Ale. So it's an English pale. It's really nice, well balanced, got a real decent hop bite to it.
Dave.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Oh, hey.
We made that a couple years back for the 50th anniversary of the Akron Rugby team.
All right.
They were customers at the brewery, and they asked if they could, work with us to brew a beer for the anniversary. So we had a bunch of them in. We came up with the recipe. We brewed the beer. And that year, I think the team that was playing that year won the gold medal, and we entered this in the U.S. Open, and it won the gold medal.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so this one
4.8.
is- Yeah, the 2021 and 22 gold medal winner.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, for the Ohio Cup, not U.S.
Okay. Now, was this a homebrew recipe? Or this
No,
was
that
brand
was
new?
something we came up with the actual rugby team. So we kind of just came up, with the base, English pale recipe, and went over how bitter did they want it, and did some guesswork. And the first version was nice. We tweaked it a little bit on the second and third, and it came out really well.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, not many people make pale ales anymore, really. And even English
Yeah.
pale ales, you never see those.
I mean,
And
it's
it's nice.
it's very mild, easy drinking beer.
Yeah, I call it like a pub ale. So you can just go into a pub and just, you're like, let me get an ale. And that's probably what you'd get if they didn't know
Yeah.
what you wanted.
You've got a hint of malt. You got a hint of sweetness. You got a hint of maybe the hops as well. I mean, it's very nice. It's just a little bit of
A
everything.
little bit more hops than like an ESB or something like that, but nice. Very nice.
It's very easy drinking.
Yeah.
With flavor. I like
Thank
that.
you.
Well
Yeah,
balanced.
it's one of our good sellers there. We actually do have a production label made for it. It's when this batch was canned, the label wasn't in yet, so next cycle. But that'll be pretty soon because it's already in the fermenter ready to go. So
So I mean, you mentioned it. So I mean, what is your most popular beer right now that's selling? I mean,
other than the specialty or the seasonal ones, the consistent sellers, the Golden Zip, just the American Golden Ale.
American Golden Ale.
Yeah, it's consistent. We make it a lot. It's just a real easy drinking beer. can go with everything. It's a easy step in if you're just now getting into the craft beer world, or you just want something on a little bit on the lighter side. However, we do make like an American light lager and American lager also, because there is a demand for that.
Yes.
Yeah, huge demand.
We know that.
I just have to say, Denise, my wife is up in Marblehead. She says, cheers, y'all. Missing my BlabberMaltsters. So cheers, Nene.
Cheers, Denise. Missing you.
Yes, she's up there. Hopefully not drinking and hopefully not overdoing it.
And Ralph's up there too?
Ralph's up there too.
Ralph, I miss you.
Yeah, Ralph is probably missing Tom.
That's their cat.
So now that you're retired, you're probably sleeping 8 hours a night, just lounging around.
Well, I am getting more sleep. I'm just going to bed earlier.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have? I think I saw. There's some a beer baron. Is there someone else that helps you brew?
Yeah, my one business partner, Sean, he calls himself the beer baron, and he does everything, pretty much full brew duties with me. Oversees the kitchen. He's back in the office. So like, we there's 4 of us, and we kind of got it split up, but we kind of overlap each other too on certain aspects.
Okay. So you do have some help in the brewing.
Oh yeah, well we got some help with every aspect. Sometimes just one of our other guys helps us out in the daytime if the canning line's running and we just need someone to load cans. He'll glove up and just hop up there and start loading cans.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean,
yeah, it's nice to have help when you need it.
Just a extra set of hands to help you out.
That and most of the all the employees we have are irreplaceable, but a lot of them are really, really good at what they do.
That's important. You can't do it all yourself.
Now, do you guys? I can't recall. Did you do have food at your place?
Yeah, no, we have food. We have a full kitchen.
Full kitchen.
I brought a menu here if you wanted to see it.
Yeah, this guy brought notes, man. We've never had anybody bring notes.
Yeah,
he's like prepared.
Kind of nerdy, but there you go. So that would be our menu. We've got a good variety of everything. The menu does change slightly from summer to winter based on if they can run the smoker outside or not.
Oh, so you're smoking meat in house?
Outside, yes.
Well, yeah. Meaning you're not getting it from somewhere else.
Smoking meat in the outhouse. I mean, outside of the house. I don't get it.
Everyone's a smart aleck.
Before we got our hood system, yeah, we were doing that.
So salads, castillas, wings, chicken tenders, pizza,
yeah,
sandwiches, wraps, Hitman, Reubens, smash burgers.
Probably the best smash burgers you're ever gonna get.
And then the word I can't pronounce, the
I know.
Googajong.
That thing's amazing.
Googajong. Yeah, that barbecue pork sandwich.
Googajang.
Yeah, that one. That's a new addition to
I
the
actually
menu.
do like the
It's
flavor
really
of that,
good.
but I can't pronounce it. An Akron cheesesteak. All right. Very nice.
We also got an event room that we rent out, and we offer catering for that too.
And are you guys open 7 days a week?
7 days a week.
Brewery and kitchen.
Brewery and kitchen.
Nice.
Is there brunch?
Is there brunch?
Brunch, you can show up late for brunch. No.
Call it what you want.
On Sundays, we open up at noon, so that'd be, we got our full menu on then.
Just wondering. Thank you.
Very, very, very few times when we do some early morning soccer, there'll be like donuts or something. So it'll be kind of like brunch.
There's some people that done some great business pairing donuts with beer. There's a whole business out there. Brunettes.
Yeah,
You just jam cereal in your beer and just.
Well, I can't wait till we get to that.
Speaking of that,
Oh,
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Sorry.
That's
But
the end
yes.
of the
getting
road.
overexcited for that.
Beers.
Yeah, I've had the opportunity to try and heard about those, and it's a great concept.
Yes.
Putting your cereal into your beer. What more can you ask? I mean, that's
Stuck mashes.
but you get your whole day in one drink.
A lot of rice hulls. You do rice hulls when you put cereal in?
Yeah, and it'll help somewhat. It
Yeah.
all depends where the cereal's at and how much it's melted at 158 degrees.
It goes in the mash?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, being in Akron, you guys are, I believe, near right across from the old Goodrich or the Goodrich?
We are in the BF Goodrich where they built the tires. We're in Building 1.
Okay.
So it's right on the corner of Bardages and South Main Street. The Gojo building's kind of cat-a-corner to us, the big Gojo tower. We've got a pretty substantial front parking lot, and then we got a side lot. If you pull in underneath the archway there's like 500-600 spots back there, and that was sort of all the old Arche parking too.
Okay. And you've mentioned, you guys did a collaboration with the Akron rugby team.
Yeah.
You talked about sometimes opening up early for some soccer folks
Yes.
coming up with donuts.
Yeah.
Are there other things that you guys kind of do to work with the community out there in Akron that you connect with them? And
I know we sponsor the volleyball courts that are in the back end of our lot. I believe that's Summit Sports Social that's doing that. We just did a few golf outings for charity this weekend. So as events occur, we're involved with different stuff around.
nice. All right, this is a nice.
This
beautiful
one
color,
is
so-
Island in the Sun. So this is it just won for foreign stout. It won a bronze in the U.S. So we use a little more hop bite on this, a little bit thinner on the mouthfeel, but you're still going to get a lot of the roasted barleys, little fig and licorice in the head notes, but we use avocado honey in it too.
Avocado honey?
Yeah, bees that pollinate the avocado trees.
Oh.
It's a really sweet honey and dark.
That's 6.2
Yes.
ABV, 37 IBUs. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
There's no coconut in this.
Is there coconut in there?
No.
No.
It'll impart taste. You're gonna get a little bit of dry coffees and chocolates on there, a little bit of fig, some black licorice near the end,
Black licorice. I think that's what. Yeah.
and it's just got a nice sweet feel on the tongue too.
Sweet Phil. Yeah.
It's a very nice.
It's too late. I'm too late.
Too late. This is a great full-bodied stout, though. I love the way it tastes. I mean, it's not thin at all. It's not molassesy, so it's not too thick. It's
had that nice roast, but
Yeah.
rounded
And this
on your
is one of
tongue.
the ones we don't make it all that often. Maybe once a year, once every other year. So we don't make it a lot. And at this time we just made it. It came out really nice, so we entered it.
Yeah.
so. Let's talk about that for a second. So this is Islands of the Sun.
Yeah.
Who comes up with the names, and how do you guys come up with the names for your beers?
Well, when Sean writes a recipe or something, he'll toss around some names, or if he's got a name for it, he'll just call it, whatever the name is. I'll name mine. Sometimes they're customer suggestions. Sometimes, like we had a customer that used to be a maintenance guy, and he's like, hey, you guys, need to make a Kolsch style beer. And so we called the beer after him.
Oh,
Yeah, that's cool.
So, yeah, it all depends. Like Langard, the Irish Red, that's just...
Langer, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a Irish slang term for just like sloppy drunk, getting langured.
Getting langered.
Yeah, that was just something I found just hunting around Google for I was looking up Irish dialect or Irish slang words, and langured was in there. So I was like, oh, that sounds good.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Langered.
And then,
That could be on a T-shirt.
huh?
That could be on a T-shirt.
We've,
I got langered at
Yeah.
Missing
Yeah.
Falls.
I'm not trying to encourage drunkenness.
yeah. I don't know if that's the shirt you want to wear on the side of the road when you're...
When you're driving next to a police car, no. Police officer may not know what langered means anyway, so I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it's
Unless he's watching the show.
a little bit out of the usual vernacular, so who knows?
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, let's put that in there. A little lull in the conversation.
I mean, so you mentioned what your most popular, the golden.
Yeah, it'd be the
zip.
golden zip.
Is there something though that you feel that makes Missing Falls a destination for people to come to? Is there a beer that you're like really proud of that you always want to have on tap?
We've
for them
got
to see?
we've got our six core beers that are usually always on tap, and they've always been the popular ones. But I think what makes like our stop popular as a whole is not just the appearance, but my entire staff. Everyone's been there for quite a few years. So when you come in, you always see a familiar face. Same with the crowd. We got a lot of repeat regulars that are there on a daily basis. So I mean, that's a sign of we're doing something right. We have to be. I mean, people enjoy stopping in there. I like to, make sure the customer has a good experience. We do trivia twice a week. Like Tuesdays is trivia that you got to know, and Thursdays is like Family Feud trivia you can guess at.
Now, how do you, amongst your staff, how do you foster that? I mean, you can't force somebody you just hire to be welcoming to new guests coming in or regulars. I mean, how do you foster that
And to stay there for that long, too.
Yeah, and to stay there for that long.
We treat them well as employees.
Yeah.
I know we do offer health care for them too, if that's something they'd like to get while they're at work, which a lot of them do.
Yeah.
We just take care of our employees. We do employee nights out. Anything they have come up, we'll try to handle or take care of for them.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's nice to see the same people there all the time.
You take care of them, they take care of you, they take care of your business.
Now there has been you're going to have some staff that does rotate. We've had a lot of college students that have been in, but have since graduated and they're in their trades now, and they've went on down the road. Is
that important to you as a business owner to take care of your employees?
Yes.
In that manner?
Yeah,
okay.
that's the customers coming in. That's their experience as the employees. I mean. Yeah, I make the beer, and you can see me back there if you look back behind the tanks, or I'll be out if I'm not busy. But the employees is, that's the whole front of the house. That's their experience.
Yeah.
Whether it's how the food's prepared, delivered, or how they ordered their food, the vibe, or the feel.
Yeah, I think that's important, and Matthias has told us that is, you can have the best business plan, the best execution, and the best food and the best beer, and then you put a 16-year-old girl that you just hired out of the local high school, and she is the face of your business, and that is who you see and who you interact with. So that person had better be top notch, So,
I mean, I'll share a story of a couple we ran into at the Brewers of the Corn, actually, that shared that same sentiment that they used to go to a place, to a brewery. They always felt welcome. They knew the faces. It was the same face, the bartenders, the environment, just getting to know people at interaction.
Yeah.
And then they went to another place, and it seemed like every couple weeks, every couple months, it was a different person attending the bar. They didn't get a chance to build that relationship.
Yeah.
And as a patron, that seems to be important. I mean, again, the beer is great, the food's great, but the other part is connecting with the people and having some identity with where you're going to. I mean, it may not be cheers that they call you Norm as you come in the door, but seeing a face that you're familiar with probably does help. So that's great.
We've got a few customers that walk in that all the bartenders know their names and what they're drinking and where they're sitting before they even get there.
Yeah, we walked in a place the other day, and the beer was already handed to my wife before she sat down.
Yeah. You're like, uh-oh, I'm becoming too predictable. I better change it up a little bit.
They had mine ready, too.
I figured.
It wasn't a beer, though. Unfortunately, it was a cocktail.
There you go.
There you go.
But that's when they're paying attention to their customers.
Yes. Yeah. And that's it.
Instead of just back there not paying attention, you walked in and no one's seen you.
I mean, to piggyback on what Dave was, asking about there. I mean, how do you foster that? How do you get that to be a culture in your? I mean,
I think it's by example. We just were fortunate to have really good staff off the get-go that it's just continued. That's just how we train people. This is how we treat customers. When they're walking in, acknowledge them. When they're walking out, it's okay to shout, say, "Hey, thanks for stopping in."
Because you're not looking at 7 years. What's your anniversary coming up?
We're coming up. It's right around Thanksgiving time, the 24th of November. So that'll be our seventh year.
Seventh year. I mean,
Yeah, if you would have asked me this in 2020, I would have said I don't think so. That was,
No, that's great.
Yeah,
Kudos.
that was a tough and scary year there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was for all brewers. And
we were
still,
just new. We were like a year and a half old, but it worked. We just kept doing what we did, and people seemed to keep wanting to buy it, and we just slowly went through it.
I mean, it's been amazing how many places we've actually been to and talked to either open up in 19 or 20,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and somehow are still around, because that'd be a tough time to start
absolutely.
trying to have your identity created.
Yeah. But I mean, now that you're just an old retired guy, you're just sitting on your laurels, not doing shit, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I just sit around all day.
It doesn't matter.
Wait on my check. Wait on my
The,
check.
the checks just roll in, right? Yeah.
$1,200 a month. Pre-tax.
Make it rain. Yeah.
So, I mean, you are still, I mean, you mentioned, is it Sean? No, who's the other brewer?
The what?
The other brewer?
The Baron.
Baron. Who's the Baron?
The
What's
beer
his name?
baron.
Sean is the beer baron.
Sean. So
Yeah.
you and Sean, I mean, do you guys brew your own stuff? Do you guys brew together? How's it actually, physically work with you guys?
I think at this point now we've got a substantial amount of recipes that when we're trying something new, we'll just kind of look at a grain recipe and make some changes and see how it looks on a computer, and then decide how bitter we want to go, and we'll just put out one base recipe and give it a try, and based on what we think of it and the customers think of it, make changes to it for the next run, and keep going and going until we're finally satisfied that that's what we want. And then it's making that one over and over again consistent. And once we got that locked in, then we'll probably, it goes on the mainstay beers, and we know we can just grab that recipe and go with it.
Now, do you have maybe a unconscious panel of people that you will ask? Like, I think these guys are going to like this beer, so I'm going to ask them how we should change
No,
it.
just
Or
let people
just
try
any
it.
random.
Sometimes when I'm like, just adding different flavors to stuff, and I've had enough samples, I'll just go out to whoever's sitting there at the bar
Hey,
and
what
be
do you
like, "Hey man, does that taste like a good amount of raspberry? Can you smell it? Yeah, what do you think?"
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
So you
Right.
are using your customers to get that feedback?
The ones I know, yeah. Yeah, the ones I know. And then there's some like with my Mango Rehab beer. It uses habaneros in it, and they're always different heat temperatures. I get about 3 or 4 cracks at tasting it to mix it right, and then everything tastes hot to me.
Yeah.
So I
yeah.
go out to the ones that I know that have had it quite a while. I go, does that taste, is that hot enough? They're like, no, a little bit more. I'm like, all right.
Okay. Yeah.
That's nice
So
to be
you-
able to get that feedback.
So you kind of do have a kind of a group that you pull, or
it all depends who's there
yeah,
that
yeah,
night.
yeah.
But like I said, there's a lot of the same folks. So
Fair enough.
which one is this?
Oh, this.
Oh,
IPA.
This is your-
it's Terror of the Seven Seas. This is
Oh,
a homebrew recipe brought over.
with a made-up IBU.
Well, that's what it calcs to officially.
Well,
on
that's
the
a full label.
on the
That's a design label.
Yeah, on a computer calculator, that's what it comes out to. It's
I thought I once read you over 100. You can't really.
well, you can't taste, but I guess it can calc to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's 177.
Think of it this way: it's like
So what are the 7 C hops you put in it?
He's got the list.
He's got to get out his notes. That's why I asked.
Cascade Cluster, Chinook, Columbus, Centennial, Citra, and Comet.
There you go. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was 7. Yeah. That's cool.
I wrote
That's a
them
cool
and checked
label.
them off twice because I wasn't sure either.
So it has a dank smell.
Yeah, we also use about 60 pounds of honey in the boil too to kind of take a little of the bite off of it. It's just really well
But
blended.
it doesn't taste dank. It
Yeah.
has a smell.
Ooh,
But the taste is good. It's
I like that bitterness. I do.
This is
It stays with you for a bit.
I miss the days when you could get an IPA like this.
We have it all
Oh,
the time on
yeah.
draft.
Wow.
so. Is this one of
This is like the homestay double IPA that's there all the time. Everybody loves this one. There's some
Terror of the 7 Seas.
there's some fellas.
Get you some.
This guy remembers 7 C's, 177, 7.7. ABV.
And there's a lot of sevens in there.
It's boiled for 77 minutes.
Oh.
We got a little nerdy with it.
That's perfect. Is it gimmicky? No.
No.
So it's a 77-minute
Sorry,
instead of a
yeah.
90 or
Close
60.
enough. Close enough.
120, and hops every minute for 77 minutes.
We did a beer like that.
Is that-
Well, we did. It was persistence of time. We hopped it every minute on the minute, gradually working our way up at the end.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it tasted like an IPA. It was
Yeah.
a lot of hops, and that was
Yeah.
about it. It was a lot of work.
So, I mean, you still get to do some fun beers like that?
Yeah, we have 16 beers on draft, so we got a really, really good variety. We got a few IPAs, got a few, English styles, a couple stouts, a cider, a seltzer. So we can play with a few beers here and there, every month. That even with having a couple seasonals on.
You do brew your own seltzers too?
Yeah, we make one seltzer. Well, we'll
One
usually have
seltzer-
one seltzer and
the
one
base.
cider at a time on, but we have many different flavors, and styles.
Okay, and a cider. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
I was
that all-
going to bring you one of the ciders today, but it was a beer show, so.
I actually
It is a beer
appreciate
show.
that because it's.
Yeah. Hey, we don't discriminate. We'll drink a cider
I'll
too.
drink a cider, but
I'm a seltzer. We had a whole seltzer show
yes, we did.
back in the day.
Seltzers are tough,
They come
Yeah,
and
there's a
go.
lot of them out there too.
and ciders, for me at least, I'm not crazy about the apple ciders, and I always talk about the cider. So if somebody gives you,
Well,
That's like saying
We do
I'm
a
not
pair-
crazy about the barley beers. It's
well, but no, I
not
mean,
my thing.
you sit there and drink a
one star.
Yeah.
You drink a raspberry cider. I don't want it to taste like apple with a hint of raspberry.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, most of them do.
That's because the name's a cider. That means apple.
It's made out of, but if you're going to, don't tell me it's a raspberry then.
It's got a little bit in there.
I want a
It's okay,
raspberry
it's a
wine.
hint. I want it, and I have found a few cider places where if I drink a raspberry cider, it's going to taste like raspberry, even though it's on a base of an apple cider, and I appreciate that.
All right.
If
See-
you give me a cider and you say it's an apple cider,
Now, I've got a pear cider and it uses all pears.
all pears.
All pears. Tastes great.
Ooh, that might be
See,
It's
I would
it's a Perry, right?
I would appreciate
Huh?
it.
Is that a Perry?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're kind of leaning into the 1.25 Tom. This tastes like cider. Well, it is a cider.
But not if you tell me it's a flavored cider.
Well, okay.
A little bit of flavor.
Yeah, a little bit of flavor.
I mean, it's like, if you give me a raspberry wheat beer
Yeah.
and it tastes like a beer with no raspberry flavor, then why'd you call it a raspberry wheat?
Yeah.
Is it red?
Oh, just for color.
Color. Yeah, we're getting rid of FD&C red number 5. That's not going to
You
be
can't use
legal
that anymore,
anymore.
yes.
No.
That's how they're getting rid of it.
Yeah. I blame Tom.
Just blame Tom. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all my fault.
always.
Yeah. All right. Hey, man. Let's. What do we got next? We got the boil
It's time for the
coming up here. All right. So homebrew happenings in my home brewery. There's nothing happening except this homebrew is going bad. It's oxidized, and I think the dip tube's clogged. There's a lot of the hops are settling, and it's clogging.
So
it's running
basically,
real slow.
basically what you're saying is
I gotta.
we have to drink faster.
Yeah, it's weird because I'm using the thing. It draws off the top. Replace the dip tube that goes to the bottom. It's drawing off the top. I don't know why it's clogging. Some floating hops. I don't know. Anyway, I saw this just scrolling on Facebook for stuff we could talk about. Spike Brewing is for sale. It gives me pause when I'm thinking about buying their glycol chiller. Now they're looking for somebody who they don't just want to investment.
Take a step back. Spike Brewing. What is
Spike Brewing is a company that makes. They do make some professional side stuff on the smaller side, but it's a home brewing.
Yeah, they make high-end homebrew.
They make very high end home brewing
Nothing like
stuff,
that, right?
tanks and fermenters and chillers and pumps and things like that. I got a couple of their stuff. I got some pumps, and it's good stuff. But it distresses me to see that they're looking to sell, but they want somebody who's going to carry their passion for home brewing and mid-level professional brewing to the next level. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not going to get a glycol chiller from them. I'll be looking back at Blickman.
There you go.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, home brewing is kind of waning in its popularity, and so I think maybe they're looking to get out. I did see that one of the founders has a company that makes, I forget what it's called, but it's a fire pit for your pontoon boat, which sounds totally unsafe for me. I mean,
What could go wrong?
it's a propane tank that sits in this thing with a. I'm like, oh my God, you think you're going to make money with that?
If you need water to get your fire out.
Well, it's right overboard.
All right, so
Yeah, this is one we'll make once a year. So it was kind of made as a spoof, and everybody really enjoyed it. So we kept making it. So it's a New England milkshake double dry hopped IPA that uses 100 pounds of marshmallow fruity pebbles.
Marshmallow fruity pebbles.
and it's called Marshmallow Saturday Morning Cartoons.
You get a sweetness, the fruity pebble
Yeah.
bit. It does have lactose in it, being a milkshake IPA.
Mm-hmm.
So it adds to the smoothness on the tail
Oh.
end.
Yeah. Was that about 7%?
Yes, 7%.
Yeah, that's good. I have zero problems with this.
That's an all day beer.
7.0, yeah.
And this was we used every can we got's got like a character to it. So we took all our characters off our cans and kind of made it look like a Saturday morning's cartoon logo.
A little
without-
conglomerate. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice.
I see a transformer there.
Yeah. Well, that would be 94 Bronco, our Irish, or our New England IPA.
And
That's Terror of the Seven Seas,
the
Mango
motorcycle.
Rehab.
The Rhino.
Yeah, Rhinoceros, that's our Brutus. It's the Irish Red, Akron Rugby Ale, Space Horse, our Seltzer, our Golden Zip Golden Ale, the Spartan Warrior.
So, you guys can see that.
It looks cool.
We got limited supplies left of it. We made 14 barrels total, 7 of the regular Fruity Pebbles, 7 of the marshmallow. We got probably less than 3 barrels combined of both left. So I got a few cans left of the marshmallow, decent amount of cans of the regular, and then available on draft.
And where would they find you if they want to go down and get that? Where are you in Akron? What's your address?
Downtown Akron. We are at 540 South Main Street, right at pretty much where South Main Street dead ends into Bardages Avenue.
Yeah, you got to get some of this.
Suite 112.
Yeah. Well, you don't really see the suite numbers. We got a
You'll find your big sign.
yeah,
it's
we
on
got
the
a really
sign.
big sign out front. You
Yeah.
can't miss us.
You'll find it. If you can get your way down to Akron, you can find it.
Now, I know you're talking about the spike stuff, but just seeing this thing here, I Missing Falls.
Yeah,
There's a story behind the name.
yeah, there is. It was
Yes.
sort of a homebrew name because we were thinking of opening up business, so we called our homebrew Missing Falls. Me and Will at the time were brewing just out of my garage, and it's because that year they took the waterfall out of Monroe Falls, and that's both kind of where we lived. So we were looking at a spot that for the brewery, like that would have been right at the old barber shop, which was very close by the tracks and where the waterfall was. So we're going to call it Missing Falls, and
And they removed the falls?
they took out the whatever stones were in there that created the waterfall to kind of create more water downstream. And I think the whole thing was there was some kind of like frog or fungus they were protecting. I don't know.
So they're trying to make the place better, but that caused you to have a name that made Akron a little bit better with the Missing Falls.
Because I lived in Monroe Falls and so did Will. I originally wanted to call it Small City Brewing Company, and nobody had used it at that time.
Yeah.
You know, and I thought that was just a cool name. I moved like from Euclid down to Monroe Falls, so it was a smaller city. So I was just going by Missing Falls, and it just stuck. That's what everybody just wanted us to stay as. Some people have complained in Akron that there's no waterfall, and It makes sense.
But there isn't because it's missing.
Yeah, I know. It makes sense.
It is missing. It was there.
No, it wasn't.
Sorry, Dave.
Could we-
I diverted from the spikes, but
No, that story is sailed. So all we need to get some rocks. We got some pickup truck. Maybe we could return the falls.
I don't
Could
know.
we?
we could do.
Have fun.
Could we do with some fruity pebbles, maybe?
We might need
Instead of rocks?
marshmallows as well. Marshmallows and fruity
Marshmallows.
pebbles.
That's
Yeah,
100
probably.
pounds.
Great the falls.
I don't know if the frogs would like it.
Like 97 boxes of cereal.
And you're I think I heard you say you're actually
We get
the actual boxes of cereal.
we get like about 97 or 98 boxes of cereal. They're like something like 16.0 something ounces per box, and that's the family size.
The
We just-
family size box.
And we sit there and just rip them open and dump them into totes till there's 50 pounds of them in a tote, and we use that in the mash. Ooh,
Yeah.
excuse me. Then I use another 50 pounds post fermentation in kind of a flavoring aspect.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, it's
Post fermentation. So, like, do you lose any when you're transferring after that? That's got to be a goopy mess.
Yes and no. It's it took a bit to figure out how to. You are going to lose some to absorption,
Yeah.
but you also don't want to transfer the color of the Fruity Pebbles while you're doing it.
Okay.
So there's a certain temperature where everything just works great, and that's about it.
Wow.
And you had no issues with the canning of it.
No, it's been canned. It sells real fast. I don't think I've let them get warm. I've had no issues at all.
Yeah.
Very nice.
They don't really. People don't let them hang around too long either because we only come out with this once a year. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's a novelty beer, but it's just such a niche beer that we're only going to make it once a year, and it's kind of difficult and nerve-wracking to make because you got one shot at not clogging everything.
Yeah. Well, I know there are breweries that lean into the crazy ingredient slushy stouts, and
Yeah.
that's what they do all the time. And I can't imagine that because just the issues you talk about,
That, and I mean, I think sometimes people just want a beer.
That's true. That's so true.
I mean, I found that some of our most simple recipes are some of the best sellers. And,
Yeah, just
Give me a beer.
can I get a crispy Pilsner over here?
oh, there you go. I mean, a good complicated beer is awesome, even a good complicated IPA. But that pale ale, you're going to have 6 of them with your chicken wings. That's what's making you your money.
Yeah. Agreed. Oh, it's funny. All right, so Pro Brew happenings. What's coming up for Missing Falls? What do you guys got going on as far? You got some karaoke coming up. You got bands.
No, we do have starting Thursday and Friday, 24th, 25th. We have our Christmas in July.
Oh, sweet.
We have our Christmas
Sweet.
ale coming back out, fresh batch. And
Nice.
What's the name of your Christmas beer?
Excuse me?
What is your name of your Christmas beer?
Deck the Falls.
Deck the Falls.
Nice. That's great. I
So
love
it's
that.
been really popular around Christmas time. It's just what you want out of your Christmas ale. Big spice notes, big cinnamons, big nutmegs in there. We got our whole back room decorated. We're having Christmas themed trivia on Thursday, and it's probably going to include, I think it's all like Christmas movie themed trivia.
Okay,
So we got some food specials out, kind of to mimic with the holidays.
that's fun.
And we're gonna, I think Santa Claus is showing up there on
Oh,
Friday.
snap.
too.
Santa's coming.
That'll be in our event center Thursday and Friday.
Nice.
Or, Friday and Saturday.
Cool. You guys want to see Santa? Get down there.
And then I know next month I'm doing Brewers of the Corn Part 2
Okay.
with Ann out there at Four Paws Red Wagon. It's always a great time.
August 15th.
Yeah, we did that last year, and that was so much fun.
Yeah, we were just like I said, we were just there for LBC, and we're gonna be out there, and we'll be there for the September one. But I think
All right.
we might be on the other side.
I
Hopefully, you'll serve us a beer.
was gonna say I hang out at I don't walk far. I'm just gonna stay at my place.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not gonna go get lost and then have to have somebody find me. And this
You
will
get-
be, this is the regular one. It's a little more on the tame side. It's not going to be as sugary as that one.
So this is without the marshmallow.
Yeah, they actually make 2 different boxes of cereal. Like one's Fruity Pebbles, one's actually those dehydrated marshmallow Fruity Pebbles.
I did love Fruity Pebbles back in the day.
And then it's a little more tart.
This is only
Can't
once a
eat
year.
that shit these days. That's not for me.
This is
No.
It's still good.
But I'll still. It's the only way I can get my Fruity Pebbles is in beer now. I'm not sure that's better.
Is this one also limited?
Yeah, both are. So the only difference in the two, it's the same recipe. It's just difference in the style of cereal. One's the Fruity Pebbles, one's the Marshmallow Fruity Pebbles. We did a Cocoa Pebbles one once, and no.
No? All right.
It's not that it made anything bad. It had great chocolate flavor. It's just a lot of that, whatever chocolate flavor they used was stuck on the inside of the fermenter for quite a while.
Oh, no.
Required me to crawl in and scrub it.
Oh, yeah, we're not doing that again. No.
All right, so you got events coming up for the Christmas in July at your place. You're going to be at Brewers of the Corn on August 15th.
Yeah. And I know I got a couple more events coming. I just didn't jot those down.
Yeah, check it out, man. Check it out.
I mean, I'll throw. I mean,
Real quick.
we'll be
put on the old
Lorraine
man specs,
Brewing
I'll find it.
Get your notes out.
/ Big Tops will be at this Thursday, so that's in 2
Okay.
days at the Best of Lorraine
Oh, yeah. That's a good event.
happening
Yeah, so
out at the
in September,
LCC.
we'll be at the Great Falls Riverfront event in Cuyahoga Falls for the YMCA. The following Saturday, we're going to be in Canton for the Oktoberfest. And then after that, the following Saturday is going to be Macedonia's Fall Fest out there.
All in September. All right.
And then we also will have a booth out at Great American Beer Festival if you end up in Colorado.
Oh,
You
nice.
going? All
Yeah,
right.
we were. I've been there the last 2 years, so we're going to go again this year. Still
That's a
trying
great-
to get one.
That's a great event, man.
Yeah, it is.
Have fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're talking about trying to go back. It's been a while.
Well, they changed it up. They got different areas now. So I'm in like the sports area. They got a mechanical bull, big TV screens. They got a
Whoa.
Halloween area that's all under black lights, space area. So they added more like adventure for the customer to go seek out and go to different breweries instead of just all the tables. So,
Just getting blasted.
oh yeah, it's still
they've
crazy.
gone from selling out pre-sale tickets
Yeah.
to now having tickets available the day of.
There was still a lot
So-
of people there when I was. There was
Yeah.
still quite a few.
It's changed over the last 5-6 years.
I think the National Homebrewers Association also has their meeting there. They don't have a separate meeting, so homebrewing is shrinking a little bit, so they're just kind of tag teaming on that event. Did you have more Medina LBC any events
I mean, the,
off
only,
the top of your head?
I mean, the next one that's coming up after that would be into August. So we do.
Yeah.
We will be at Lagerland,
Oh yeah,
which
yeah.
is part of Ohio Brew Week, out at Collision Bend out in Euclid. And I think the day after that, actually, so the 15th is Brewers of the Corn, which you'll be at.
Yep.
The 16th of August is Lagerland out in Collision Bend in Euclid, which is put on by the Ohio Beer Week group. And then that Sunday is the party for the Medina Passport.
Oh, that's
People
right.
who's
Yeah.
finished that, that's out at
You guys
Blue
finish?
Heron. We're hoping to finish tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Those are the big ones coming up right now. That
What breweries you have to go to yet to finish that up?
Wrecking Crew,
Okay.
Medina Brewing Company,
Okay.
Loggerheads, Ignite.
What time you going?
We're leaving tomorrow probably around 4 or 5.
Hmm.
You gonna join us?
In the morning?
I
No,
have
no
to. I got some work to do, but I'll be finished up by then. We'll talk. We'll talk.
I know we have to get 2 bonus ones, which that we'll figure that out. I got some ideas.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can talk.
Yeah. All right. We'll talk. We'll talk. All right. So, beer release is coming up. I did. I'm doing my thing on the.
Did you have something about a brewer? Something about at Chesterland?
There was a brewery. I just saw this, looking on Facebook, Purpose Brew Works.
Yeah, I've been
Coming
seeing
in.
some posts about that.
Yeah, I saw that on the Northeast Ohio Craft Brewery News site.
Don't we cross post on them?
We do every week. I hope I remember to check that box when we went live tonight. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I don't know anything else about
Do you
that,
know
but
anything about them? Anything about the Purpose?
No, I've just seen that they're coming to Chardon, and it's so far been just a couple pictures of a sign in kind of a field
Yeah,
on the posts.
and an application for a license.
I know we've talked about this, and we'll get your input on this. I mean, people talk about, breweries are kind of, craft brewery has plateaued a little bit, at least in Ohio.
Yeah.
And we are seeing some breweries unfortunately closing. But it seems like if it's not 1-to-1, it's a 2-to-1 ratio of breweries that are still opening up, though. So it has not completely.
I mean, if you want to open up a business, and that's, if you have the passion and the drive, that's what you're going to do. You're going to open up the business and make it successful. I don't know if the failure rates, a lot of people just want to A, own a brewery, or if they want to B, own and operate a brewery. There's a huge difference. So not only do all us owners have, the financial stake in it, we also have the working stake in it, because we all currently work there. That's our jobs. That's our passion. So I think if if that's what you want to do and the numbers make sense and you look at a good path to grow and get what you want but don't overgrow at the same time, I mean, there's no reason why you can't be successful in this business.
It's a balance, for sure. Yeah, and you have to want it. You have to want to do it.
And people are still.
This is the Midwest. I mean, as long as we got the Browns, we got beer drinkers.
That's a good point.
No matter which city they're in, right?
Yeah, it's a golden. I mean, good times, bad times. Beer has always been there, thousands of years.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Okay, so you know me in the chat GPT and AI. I try to generate these lists, try to make it easier for myself. Beer releases.
GPT.
Yeah. But then I tried to do this with Chat GPT. I was like, the meme going around with the Coldplay meme and the, let's do one with me and Tom. He's my new co-host. And so this is what we got here. Yeah.
Who are those people?
I don't know. I look super creepy. I was like, here's some pictures of Tom. Here's some pictures of me.
I know I look chubby, but that looks make it even chubbier.
The one I did before, it looked more like you, and it looked more like me. But I was like, no, I'll put my arms around him, and then it made me look creepier, and you even more afraid. You were like even more afraid.
I'm like, you could look any creepier than that. That's pretty creepy.
That's creepy. So I don't know.
You look like a mix of Nick Nolte and Frank from Shameless.
I don't know. He looks like
Frank from Shameless.
Nick Nolte mixed.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's out there now. So I don't know. But anyway, so beer releases. They generated this list for me. We got terrestrial. See, and I don't even know if this is accurate because it put some beers on here that I know have been out for a while. But this says the Citizen Keith was released July 1st, West Coast IPA from Terrestrial. I know they have other beers that have come out since then. It's not on the list. Franklin, Shock Me Daddy, West Coast IPA. It did a nice job. It gives me descriptions and everything. I know Bookhouse has had a bunch, but it has nothing released. According to this was Chat GPT. Bascule, Little Dingy. I think it has something to do with if you put it on Facebook versus your website versus like a local news release.
It could also do with words that you usually search for. So that's why Little Dingy showed up for you.
That could be. It might be. But this is like one of my first queries in Chat GPT, so how would it know? I'm unsure. Collision Ben has Once Upon a Lime. I know we talked about that.
I actually
just
saw
week.
that. I just saw that posted. I saw the picture of their stuff. Yep.
So Four Paws came up with a bunch of stuff. And I knew that Berry Boom and
that's an older one. They have their Christmas beer coming out this week.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it, but
and Melancholy. That's actually a Red Wagon. So I don't know. I think maybe just going through Facebook and finding beer releases and just going to breweries and
Just
do it the old-fashioned
Just call
way.
me and Maria and say we drank last week.
yeah, like, hey Tom, I'll just chat Tom. I'll just type that in. So yeah, I don't know. And I also did one for upcoming beer events, and it came up with this list that didn't even have Brewers of the Corn on it. It didn't have Lagerland. It came up with some wine festival events and an event down in Marietta. I'm like, I don't care about that. The Berea Fairgrounds Oktoberfest.
I'm gonna pass over the Garlic Fest.
The Garlic Fest, yeah. I do think Hoppy Doos is going to be at the Garlic Fest with their beer.
Horseradish.
No, they're at the Pickle Fest. That's in September.
Okay,
They are the
My
official
bad.
beer sponsor for the Pickle Fest.
my bad.
That's in September.
Okay.
So,
There we go.
but
Well, in rail news, I got a couple new ones.
Yeah, let's do that. Do that.
back on the
Yeah, what's coming up?
Yes.
What do you got coming up?
We got a red IPA coming back here pretty soon. It's called Regulator. Real nice American red IPA. Kind of well balanced between the citrus end and the floral end.
Cool.
Just a good crisp IPA. We got our cold IPA, 1825 Canal Town coming out. Big hop flavors. Just a nice clean IPA. Of course, the Marzen's going to be coming out. That's going to be late September.
oh, for Oktoberfest, yeah.
Yep, we got that sitting in the lager right now. I do have my 94 Bronco, our New England IPA. That'll be out in cans and kegs available here really soon.
So Bronco, I'm assuming the car 94.
94 Bronco. It's
That's what my friend OJ drove, wasn't
yeah,
it?
that's
It was.
the juice is loose.
The juice is loose.
That's our New England IPA. That's sort of the homage we took with it. And on the label, it's a 1994 body style Bronco that's done like an Optimus Prime transformer.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah,
But it's got, instead of Ford logos, it says like MFB for Missing Falls Brewery. So it's really cool done and nifty, and that's just a good homage, even though it was a 93 Bronco, but it happened in 94, and that's just where everyone associates it with.
Oh, so it was a 93 Bronco?
Yeah, but that just wasn't a good model. Get the new one.
Details. Yeah.
Honestly, that was pointed out after the name was already signed. But what's in the name?
After
once
you
again?
register, right?
Then we got our Missing Falls Light, our American Light Lager. This thing's amazing. It's available down at the ballpark. And
Which ballpark? The
Rubber
Akron one?
Ducks. Yeah, we got about 3 on draft, 3 in the cans now at the Rubber Ducks ballpark. Plus, we also have a section there right to the left of home plate. We sponsor a seating section.
So the
Nice.
Akron Rubber Ducks, they're
They're
minor
the
league team.
double A affiliate to the Cleveland Indians.
Cleveland Indians.
And it's just a great time. down
It's a
at the
great
ballpark.
venue. The stadium, I mean, it's probably a little bit bigger than what we have here in the Crusher Stadium, but,
Yeah.
but similar concept.
Yeah.
A lot of fun for the kids.
And
And
what's
it's a great
re-
family.
What's
place to
really
go.
nice, and I don't want to deter you can park where you want to park, but I'm about 2 blocks away, city blocks away. Got about 600 parking spots, and we have Dora. So you can get yourself a glass of beer and walk right down the street all the way to the ballpark.
Now that is a clutch piece of information to have,
Yes.
people. Right there.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Get your door cup, go on down, go back, get another beer, and then drive home.
Back to the other beers coming out. I got my Lily White. This is a beer we make for the
Lonely
actual
White?
Tottenham Spurs.
Lily.
It's a Belgian
Lily.
wit ale, and I've done a couple collabs that'll be coming out soon. Last month I got together with Thirsty Dog, and we came up with a beer. It's going to be a lager style, but we'll wait till we release what kind of lager
Oh, yeah.
style that is.
The Thirsty Dog.
I just teamed up with Matt down at 8th Day, and we did a kettle sour. So we're going to keep under wraps how that sour is going to end up. And I'm going to be meeting here pretty soon with Jolly Scholar up there, and we're going to be coming up with a beer here
Cool.
for next month.
All right, so Matt, I'm going to
That's
call you right
awesome.
now. I mean, when you guys release that with Mark, we
Yeah.
want to be there for that release.
And I'm trying to do once a month with the brewery a collaboration beer because, one, it's just fun to get together with your friends and brew a
Yeah,
beer.
for sure. Yeah.
2, it draws really good awareness to both breweries and kind of gets people from both cities to kind of go back and
Yeah.
forth. And I always got an extra fermenter, so might as well.
Yeah, why not, man? Yeah, that's good. AI, you didn't come up with any of these for me. None of them. Dang it.
So Mark, one more time though. I mean, just coming off again, Northeast Ohio was craft breweries were posting all the stuff about the winners from the cup.
Yeah.
Can you go down? Do you have the list of what you guys did?
The-
Because you guys had a lot this year.
Well, no, this year we got 2 of them in the American Craft Brewers Cup, which would have been Langard took the U.S. Open in 2025. That was the Irish Red, and that foreign stout, the Island in the Sun, took a bronze.
that's
We're
fantastic.
still.
That's awesome.
The Ohio Craft Cup comes out later this year.
That was the one that's just down in Athens.
Yeah, that's the one down in Athens, and then the GABF is in October.
What are you submitting for that?
I don't know yet.
You don't know. You have to.
For JBF,
Yeah, you haven't.
I'd have to. No, those have already been submitted, so I'd have to go look at the list I
Okay,
got back there. I
but-
think we're putting 6 in this
6
year.
in. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Langard's on that list. It goes every year, the Irish Red, and just keeping the fingers crossed on that one.
That's great. Good luck.
Hopefully it'll slip through the cracks, but that's a big category.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the list here, and we have
Northeast
just looking
Ohio.
at Ohio, like crushed it. Rheingeist got a bronze.
I think Schnitz got something.
Yeah,
Schmidt's got
Schmidt's
something.
got some. Ohio did really well this year. Jolly
Boss
Scholars
Dog.
on there.
Boss Dog in the fruit IPA took gold and silver. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was a
One
very good
category.
showing.
Yeah, very good. I don't know. Don't have time. I mean, look at all these Ohios lit up here. Yeah.
But it's good for the state. Good publicity
it's
for
good
the
for
beer
Ohio
industry.
craft beer.
Dave, do we have any comments on that worth talking about? Or?
Yeah, we do. Michelle and Denise going back and forth about the marshmallow fruity pebbles beer. Denise wants her to savor some, and Michelle is like, "Nope, sorry, you messed up.
It's still available.
Too late." No, that was Maria. Too late. Denise saying some more stuff. Yeah,
All right.
they're just having their own conversation. It's okay. All right, so music events. We like to talk about music. What kind of music are you into, Mark?
Heavy metal, classic rock, southern rock. So today's,
Yeah.
All
right.
the death of Ozzy.
Yeah,
It's a sad
that just
day.
came up. Yeah.
Heavy metal just took a hit today.
Yeah, we did. We just took a hit.
And again, I'm going to say heavy metal that crossed over a little bit because I'm not a big heavy metal, but
Well, let's just say metal.
because Ozzy, I mean, I liked his stuff. I appreciated him.
Yeah.
I actually knew and listened to his songs. I mean, it was stuff that a little crossed over to
I mean,
a little more mainstream than some of the heavy metal.
So you're talking like what Deicide and
I don't even know who that is. So yes,
yeah, I mean,
but that was a big hit. It was tragic. I mean, it was just did a concert a couple days ago in
yeah.
Europe, right?
he was Ozzy. He was ill. He was 76. This was a miracle. He made it this far.
Yeah, I'm just so glad that he got to say goodbye to everybody
Yeah.
the way he wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, Black Sabbath and Ozzy really gave birth to heavy metal and
Metallica,
every
Guns N' Roses, all
every
kinds of-
subgenre of metal that you can think of was influenced by Black Sabbath and Ozzy. So,
So
yeah, we will
raise a glass
raise a glass to
to
Ozzy.
Ozzy.
I'm just glad I got to see him a few times.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I will toast to that. That's it.
So I think you have a list of the music events. I
did you-
inadvertently didn't keep one for myself. I think it's mostly stuff we've talked about before, but I used AI and
I got Pantera with
I'm going to that tomorrow.
yeah,
July 23rd. Yeah,
yeah.
Out of
nice.
Blossom. Buck Cherry coming up. That actually would have been just the other day, 21st.
Yeah, I think that's-
House of Blues, or is that today? Tantric,
Tantric. That's more of a '90s.
July 23rd in
yeah.
Lakewood.
That's tomorrow.
Shine Down with Bush and
That's
Morgan Wade. I don't know these.
Is that Columbus?
It's Columbus.
Yeah.
The Offspring with Jimmy Eats World. I know them.
Yeah. See.
They're coming to Blossom. Oh, August 13th.
Yeah. Coming up.
Jimmy Eats World. Yeah, all right. Deftones. I've
Love
heard
the
of them.
Deftones in '90s.
September 10th at Rocket. Oh. Billy Idol with Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
Yeah.
August 6th. I don't understand this. August 16th through September 25th, touring Ohio. Exact venue to be determined.
That's weird.
So
That's AI for you. It's
does
just
not
like,
help
hey,
me.
this is
it's
gonna
sometime,
happen.
sometime happening, and we can't tell you where. but
maybe
it's
you don't
happening.
really know.
Probably
Could have been
gonna be
canceled.
Different county fairs. They're just waiting to. It's Billy Idol and Joan Jett, probably county fairs.
Right.
Yeah, probably.
Blink 182.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's at Riverbend Music Center in Cincinnati. Decemberlist. Do you know them?
I don't know them.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's kind of. I was like, look at small venues and pop punk and 80s new wave. So I don't know what.
Deep Sea Divers, the Grog Shop,
Yeah, I don't know.
Satsung,
No idea.
no idea. The Tree Lawn in Cleveland,
I don't
and the
know.
Soul Rebels.
All right, so maybe I'll curate this list a little bit more. Yeah, this is.
Music
It's a lot.
Box Supper Club. Have you been there? Music Supper, the one
Where
down,
Musica?
the Music Box Supper Club. The one it's right next to Shooters.
In the
Down
flats?
Flats. Yeah.
Shooters is still there?
Yeah.
Oh,
big time.
yeah.
Oh, they're going strong.
Way back in the day,
I don't know about
worked at
strong.
Jimmy's in the flats.
Who?
And Jimmy's in the flats on the east side. I was a bartender there
At Jimmy's?
way back during the last hurrah. I thought they took Shooters down.
No, Shooters is doing well. They
Oh,
actually renovated.
Never gone anywhere.
Haven't been there.
So in other music events, I just thought I'd throw this out there. Billy Morris had his food truck, Smoking Rock and Roll. They were down at Incarceration. It was this past weekend. Dude, I was never FOMOing so bad. I saw Rob Tittle was down there with his daughter. I think it was on Saturday or Sunday. He saw Kubla Khan. You familiar with Kubla Khan? Oh, my God. Love those guys. I was FOMOing. I didn't go.
I just saw a couple of postings with
Jen was there?
She did the wall.
She did the Wall of Death.
She did.
with Incarceration. Our friends from Voodoo Vodka
Yeah.
were down there at
Yeah.
Incarceration.
Yeah, there's a lot of good bands, and I saw a lot of good footage. Wish I was there, but also glad I wasn't.
It was a little rain.
Little rain, but it's a lot. It is a lot.
It's a
I'm
big
an old
event.
man. I'm an old man for something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever. So yeah, Billy Morris food truck out there sold out. It was great. Good for him.
All right, well, we're going to grain out.
Yeah, we're grain out. Let's
It's
hit the
time to grain out.
hit the bumper.
Grain out.
So coming up.
Well, first, I want to thank Mark for coming out, man. This is
Thank
fabulous.
you.
Yeah,
guys.
that's for
thank
sure.
You guys
Taking,
for
taking
having
the
me.
trek out here.
You'll have to stop by the brewery
We
someday.
will.
and
We
we'll
definitely
do this
will.
Again.
And again, where are you guys located at?
We're at 540 South Main Street, downtown Akron, pretty much right on the corner of Bardages and South Main.
And
So about a couple blocks down from the Rubber Ducks ballpark. If you see the Gojo building, you can see my parking lot.
you guys open 7 days a week.
7 days a week.
Full menu.
Full menu. Open for lunch too, Monday through Saturday.
But only open for
Sunday.
brunch if you get there for late breakfast.
That's pizza.
Yeah, you get some pizza.
And they can find you on Facebook. Oh,
Facebook, Instagram. I'm pretty sure we're on Twitter.
MissingFalls.com or-
MissingFalls.com, Missing Falls Brewery. I know we're definitely on the Google, and Google Maps will get you right to our front door.
Mark's on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Screen name Big Nuts. Yeah. Check him out there.
And Dave, where can they find us if they want to watch the show?
We're all the places, Facebook and YouTube. We're the BlabberMalt Show, at BlabberMalt, X, Instagram, Threads, although I don't remember ever posting anything on Threads. So I don't even know what that is.
It's just only a stitch away.
Yes, it is. So what we got coming up, we're going to be at the Tap Room at Bell Tower next week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Be with Jennifer and Carl. Tom is selfishly taking vacation the following week, August 5th. So we're going to have an off day.
Sorry. What can I say?
No, I mean you gotta go see those babies.
We are very fortunate. The whole family's going to be there. There'll be a point where there'll be 31 of us.
Oh
down
my!
there. So if we all end up getting together, we may need a bigger place, bigger
That's
boat.
You're gonna need a big boat. Yeah, that's a lot of Vama Spearseas in one place.
Yeah, more modest than Van Spercy's, but
Well, we're gonna probably have to let the state troopers know that that's going on, to just keep an eye out for craziness at that event.
Not in this state.
the great thing there is we walk and drink. It's between the pool and the beach.
Okay, well, good enough. That's safe.
That's well, it's just a great vacation.
Yeah. The 12th, we're working on something. I just learned. I mean, Tom was out working the beer events, talking to people, putting things together, moving and shaking. So we got some other things.
Yeah, we got
Can we announce?
Yeah, for the 19th,
Okay.
we will be out at Laughing Bomb,
Cool.
John Chris Winery as well, with Zek. He'll be showing us around and showing off his place there.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
He's been in the studio with us, and we'll go to his place. And for the following, help me with the date. Is that the 26th?
Yes, 26.
Yes.
26.
Yes.
We have a tentative, so I'll put them on the spot. We're working with Blue Monkey to kind of get them.
Yeah.
But we do have an opening on the 12th. But we may have a surprise
A little different.
thing for you guys,
Format,
a little twist.
yeah.
But we'll
Yeah.
see what happens. But if anyone's out there and wants to.
It's not going to be this. This is not going to be happening. That's not the twist. Or is it?
No, the greatest quote I saw was that the Coldplay has not had a hit out in how many years, and now they've got 2 singles.
That is great. I love that.
Which, I mean, what a great publicity stunt. I mean, for Coldplay, this is great.
I know, it's
no one's
great.
talked about them for
Yeah,
the last
now
20
everybody's
years.
Googling them. Yeah.
They're still not talking about it.
Well, their name's out. Their name's being talked
They're
about.
just a location now.
But we digress.
Yeah, we digress. So look, man, if you have any concerns about any of the weird stuff we talked about, any concerns, any places you want us to go, accuracies, yeah, please correct us, blabbermalt@gmail.com. Give us an email. If you have any questions you want us to answer, any breweries you want us to have on, hit us up.
Hit us up.
Email us up. Yeah.
And where can they find us? Where can they
All the places. Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, The BlabberMalt Show, and at BlabberMalt, Instagram, Threads, and X.
And blabbermalt@gmail.com if they want to email us
That's
anything.
the place.
All right.
That's the place. And
Again, Mark, thank you so much for
thanks
coming
for
out.
coming out.
Yes,
Thanks for sharing
thank
your
you guys
beers
for
and your
having me.
Yes, great beers.
touring us through this fabulous collections you guys have out there. If you get a chance, guys, go out and visit them in Akron, Missing Falls.
Yeah, like I said, 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 11 to 10. Saturday is going to be noon to 10. Sunday, noon to 7 p.m.
Beer and food.
Can't beat it.
Can't beat that. Good beer, good food.
Well, you know what we say, everybody. Stay malty, Cleveland.